They explained predators never adopt prey. Humans showed cat photo. Explained this then. The Galactic Council chamber fell silent as Ambassador Anak Chen stepped forward, her tablet clutched firmly in her hands. Around her, representatives from 47 different species watched with a mixture of curiosity and thinly veiled disgust. The humans were still new to the galactic community. Barely 2 cycles since first contact, and their application for full membership had hit an unexpected obstacle. High Arbiter Zek, a towering Kravathian whose scaled hide shimmered under the chamber's bioluminescent ceiling, leaned forward from his elevated platform. His 3 eyes narrowed as he addressed the human delegation. Ambassador Chen, his voice resonated through the translation matrix. Your species has demonstrated adequate technological advancement and political cohesion. However, the Council has significant concerns about humanity's behavioral profile. Anna exchanged a quick glance with her colleague, Max Rodriguez, who stood beside her. Max gave her a slight nod, his jaw set with determination. They had expected this. What concerns specifically, High Arbiter? Anna asked, keeping her voice steady and diplomatic. A murmur rippled through the assembled delegates. Representative Quillara, an insectoid Vespian, whose wings buzzed with agitation, spoke up. Your species are apex predators. Your forward-facing eyes, your omnivorous diet, your pack-hunting heritage are markers of a predatory species. In 10,000 years of galactic history, predator species have never successfully integrated into peaceful society. We've reviewed your historical records, added Zexter, his tone grave. Your planet's history is soaked in blood. Wars, conquests, genocides. Even now, you maintain massive military forces. Max stepped forward, his hands raised in a placating gesture. With respect, High Arbiter, every species here has a violent past. The Kravathians fought clan wars for 3 millennia before unification. The Vespians, that is different, Quillara interrupted sharply. We are prey species. We fought for survival, for territory, for resources. But we did not hunt. There is a fundamental psychological difference between predator and prey that cannot be overcome. Predators, Zexter continued, are inherently aggressive, territorial, and incapable of genuine compassion toward other species. This is biological fact, written into your very DNA. A predator may cooperate with its pack, but it views all others as either competition or food. Anna felt her frustration building. They had prepared extensive documentation, testimonials from human peace organizations, evidence of humanity's charitable works across dozens of crisis zones. But none of it seemed to matter against this deeply ingrained prejudice. We have countless examples of human cooperation and empathy, Anak argued. Our relief organizations, our conservation efforts, self-serving propaganda, Quillara dismissed. You protect endangered species only because you've already hunted them to near extinction. You provide aid to other humans because they are your pack. Show us one example, just one where a predator species has genuinely cared for prey. Where a predator has taken in prey, not as food, not as livestock, but as family. The chamber erupted in agreement. Delegates clicked, chirped, and vocalized their support for Quillara's challenge. It was, they believed, an impossible request. The fundamental law of nature. Predators never adopt prey. Anna looked at Max. And something passed between them, a shared memory, a mutual understanding. Max smiled, pulled out his own tablet, and quickly typed something before passing it to Anna. She glanced down at the screen and couldn't help but smile herself. Perfect. High Arbiter Anna's voice cut through the noise. I accept your challenge. In fact, I can provide millions of examples. The chamber quieted. Zexter's eyes widened slightly. Millions. Yes. Anna tapped her tablet and projected an image onto the chamber's central holodeck. It was a photo from her own apartment on Earth. Her orange tabby cat, Mr. Whiskers, curled up contentedly in a patch of sunlight. His paws tucked under his chest, eyes half closed in peaceful bliss. This, Anna announced, is a domesticated cat. His name is Mr. Whiskers. He lives in my home. I feed him, shelter him, provide medical care, and love him deeply. Confusion rippled through the assembly. Quillera's antennae twitched. I don't understand. That creature appears to be a predator. Max interjected, stepping forward with a grin. Absolutely. Cats are obligate carnivores. Pure hunters. They have forward-facing eyes, retractable claws, sharp teeth designed for killing. On Earth, domestic cats kill billions of small animals every year, birds, rodents, lizards. They are, pound for pound, one of the most efficient predators on our planet. The delegates stared at the image, then at each other, utterly baffled. But that doesn't answer the question, Zexter said slowly. You claim this supports your case, but you've only shown that you keep another predator as, what, an ally? Anna shook her head, her smile widening. No, High Arbiter. You misunderstand. We don't keep cats as allies or as fellow predators. We keep them as companions, as pets, as beloved family members. She swiped to another image, Max's daughter, barely 6 years old, holding a fluffy white cat in her arms, both of them beaming at the camera. This is Max's daughter Sophia, with her cat, Snowball. Sophia is small, weak by human standards, completely defenseless. She is, by every definition, precise. And yet, Snowball has never harmed her. Snowball sleeps in her bed, purrs when she's sad, plays with her gently. Max pulled up his own photos now, rapid-firing them onto the display. Cats curled up with dogs and other predator species humans had domesticated, cats being bottle-fed by humans. Cats wearing ridiculous costumes while their owners laughed. Cats being rushed to expensive veterinary hospitals where humans spent thousands to save their lives. On Earth, Anna continued, her voice growing stronger, there are an estimated 600 million domestic cats. 600 million predators that humans have brought into their homes, not as food, not as servants, but as friends. We humans apex predators adopted a smaller predator species and loved them so much that we spread them across our entire planet. But that's illogical, Quillera stammered. Why would you do this? Max shrugged. Because they're cute, because they purr and it makes us happy, because they needed us and we decided to care about that. Anna zoomed in on Mr. Whisker's face, his whiskers, his pink nose, his contented expression. You said predators can't genuinely care for other species, but humans have domesticated dozens of animals, dogs, cats, horses, birds, rabbits, ferrets, the list goes on. We've built entire industries around caring for them. We grieve when they die. We consider them family. She paused, looking directly at Zek. And if a predator species like humanity can love another predator species, like cat screechers that serve no practical purpose, that don't even obey us most of the time, imagine what we can do for the rest of the galaxy. The silence in the chamber was absolute. Finally, Zexter sat back, his expression unreadable. This complicates things. High Arbiter, Anak pressed. You're right that humans are predators. But what you don't understand is that being a predator doesn't mean lacking compassion. It means having the strength to protect those who need protecting. We don't just adopt prey. We adopt anyone who needs a home, Max added quietly. We spent millennia learning that lesson on Earth. We're ready to apply it to the stars. The vote, when it finally came 3 hours later, was not unanimous. But it was enough. Humanity had earned its place among the stars, one cat photo at a time.